G'day and welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. In this video we're going to take a look at the Dragonscale Expedition and how you can increase your reputation with the Dragonscale Expedition as much as possible and why you should. So firstly, let's talk about why. So why should you increase your reputation with the Dragonscale Expedition? So Dragonscale Expedition are one of the harder grinds, and they have some very nice rewards. So firstly, they unlock treasures which can help you with knowledge for your crafting professions. So that's probably where things stop. No, I'm kidding. That's one of the bigger benefits of them is the treasures. They unlock quite a few subsections of treasures. They unlock Expedition Scout Packs, Disturbed Dirts, and Magic Bound Chests, and these can all be accessed via the upgrade system here, and you can buy tools that allow you to upgrade them. So you can see now, for example, at rank 16 I can unlock Magic Bound Chests. So that's one of the more apparent benefits. They also unlock new world quests which can be used for money or Dragonscale supplies. They will unlock waygates, and these waygates will give you access to quick, faster teleportation devices. You can see here ancient waygates, and you can unlock them. And then also they give you some weapon transmogs and some pets. So pretty cool stuff. I think personally they are a pretty fun faction to kind of work with. So this isn't everything here, but here is where you'll be able to buy yourself some tools to actually engage with basically doing some of these quests, and you will also be able to buy some of the appliances like making for pets. The faction themselves, generally speaking, are a pretty solid faction, with most of their reputation coming from repetitive grinds or from completing set storylines, and the storylines are going to be probably the biggest benefits to you, as the side quests in each area are kind of what give you the most benefit. But as you can see, there's some pillows, and there are some excavator tools, and there's some Drake materials, etc. So there is obviously some nice stuff to gather. I'm not saying they're the best units to or faction to grind a rep with, but they're a pretty fun one, and they can actually help you do a lot of world quests and additional value. So yeah, obviously there's that there. To unlock their quest line, you have to get them to rank 13. And then you can slowly unlock some pretty nice gifts, a lot of them being majority things for world quests and treasure hunting, and also just being able to get some engineering recipes, which you can see here, which is nice if you're an engineer, but there's really nothing too much else to it. There is a mount, the Schizophy mount, and on the basis of it I think it's pretty nice. These Schizophy mounts are pretty cool. Obviously they're kind of reskins of, or very very similar to some Pandaren mounts, but I think overall they're pretty decent quality. So that's the mounts, and that's everything. So now how do you farm their rep? Well, it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, the quest lines will be one of your big ones, but completing the world quests will be your big benefit. By the way, these are your ancient waygates. I'm going to show you guys that now, but you will see along the map that there are some quests labeled for the Dragonscale Expedition, and these basically are going to be your main avenue of getting additional reputation for the faction. The other method that you can do is going to be to farm the Dragon Isle artifacts. Now if you go to the cataloger Jake's, you can see here that she will let you hand in Dragon Isle artifacts for reputation. Now to get Dragon Isle artifacts is really straightforward. It's a super duper simple process, and honestly it's really nothing too crazy. you can get them just by flying around. You'll see treasures pop up on the map. You might need a shovel. You might need to have well, yeah, you pretty much need a shovel, and that's basically it. I've gone too far. So that's obviously cool, but there are other ways to increase your rep. The Archivist's requests are going to be great ways to increase your rep. 250 plus they give you Primal Chaos, which is pretty nice, and these basically, you know, make you find powerful primalists in the area, and you hunt them down, and you get 250 rep, which, you know, isn't bad at all. Basically, you also get 2 of them a week, I believe. So it's a nice way to grind rep. 500 is not the most amount, but it's a fifth of a level a week, which is pretty good. Completing the quest lines also helps. Killing bosses in the Vault of Incarnates also helps as well. They will drop these artifacts that you can turn in, although I think I have turned in all of mine. Yes, I have, unfortunately. But yes, they will let you turn in artifacts, and those artifacts will be able to be traded in for reputation. Now, there's also another way to grab reputation for them, and this is actually to place flags on the high mountain peaks, and there's quite a few of these in the game. So if you're someone who's looking for a little extra way to kind of grind a rep with the Dragonscale Expedition, flying up to any super high mountain that you've basically never flown up to before will pretty much count, as far as I know. Yeah, there we go. You should see a little kind of marker appear, and then bam. A lot of them will be near your Dragonflight little skill points, and then if you place this, not only do you get a cool cutscene, which is nice, I guess, but you also get actually a sizable chunk of XP, which is pretty cool, if I'm honest. So yeah, you get this cool cutscene, and then as you can see, you get 250 reputation, which is pretty good. Like I said, it's not obviously the biggest, but it's pretty rad, and it's really cool. So that's, I mean, yeah, that is actually, honestly, I know it sounds terrible to say, but that is actually it. That is literally all the way to get all of these reputations for the Dragonscale Expedition. Now, I do want to mention something, which is why I'm flying back, but there is a way to improve your Dragonscale Expedition quests. So, a lot of the Dragonscale Expedition quests are going to be things like, for example, taking photos of wildlife, or rock climbing, and these can be quite tedious. Not only are they tedious, but they can also, especially in the beginning, be a somewhat unenjoyable experience, if I'm entirely honest. Especially the camera one, constantly having to reload and go again and do all these things. It's not really enjoyable. Now, to circumvent this, you can actually upgrade your abilities, which helps out a lot. And you can find that here at the location. Later on, you'll be able to buy a device that lets you do it portably. It's not unlocked straight away. You unlock them in sections. So, for example, here you get the Expedition's Climbers, and here you get the Supply Kit. And the Supply Kit basically allows you to purchase these upgrades remotely, which is obviously really cool. And then you unlock the tools as you go along. So you can see here, catalog the expeditions, you unlock the quests, and then you unlock the Wayfinder's Compass, and then you unlock more upgrades as you go along. And these upgrades cost a little bit, like they'll cost you some Dragonscale Island or Dragon Isle supplies, but generally speaking, they're pretty good. For example, the Quick Draw Film Holster automatically reloads at a rapid speed when you run out, which is great. Jeb's Monocle, you can find lost supplies that can salvage for additional resources. You get a whole bunch of gadgets that allow you to bypass locks and other mechanisms, which is obviously really good. You get the Pictronic Gadget upgrade, which improves your device performance, allowing you to take more rolls of film, etc. So you get like a whole lot of these, and there are some honestly that I would say you don't like need to do unless you're maybe going for like achievements and that. But yeah, generally speaking, these upgrades do help, and they really help with completing the world quests. But yeah, that is basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like. And yeah, good luck hunting the, well, good luck trying to hunt the reputation for the Dragonscale Expedition. But cheers, guys. Thank you, and bye.